if, for example, I begin to have a best friend that's a female, definitely I'll begin to find things I like about her that you don't have.
Yeah.
And it creates vulnerability.
But I have everything, don't I?
You have everything, but some women have something.
I have a question on boundaries
Yeah.
and privacy
Yeah.
in relationship settings and in marriage settings.
Yeah.
What do you think? What are your opinions? Because it's a tricky one. What should be the relationship, especially as regards opposite sex friendship? Of course, with no strings attached, nothing in your mind, no intentions. But yeah, how and where should we draw the line? Where should married people or people in a relationship, in serious relationships, draw the line with regards to relating to other of their friends and other people or that sort of thing?
Well, I wish I was a good referee in relationship to determine how things turn out for people. One thing first is, if you are going to a relationship, I would say you must be mature.
Yeah.
You must be mature in the sense that you should be capable to handle pressure. You should be able to handle situations. You should not be so weak in emotion that if you see who you are dating or who you want to get married with an opposite sex, you get jealous immediately. Because many times, and I will even say it, that this podcast is successful is because of a friend that my wife has, so and there's a gift in your spouse having an opposite sex as a friend. So there's a very good gift with that. So, but also first, you must be mature enough to handle such kind of situations, not being so, don't always have insecurity issues.
Yeah, insecurity.
Yeah, always suspecting everybody. And, that is not a very good place to be. So you must be mature enough to handle such things. But also, I wish I know where all the boundaries are to carve them out. But I think there are some steps, some things you can do. Well, for me, I think it depends on both of you. So if both of you should talk it out. In every relationship, talk out how you want to define relationship with the opposite sex. So this is how far I can take. This is how far I cannot take. And be true to yourself. If you know you're going to get jealous, say I'm going to get jealous.
Yeah.
So I don't want to see you like this. And if you truly love your partner, you should listen to what they are saying. So, and if you know you can handle it, then it's okay, I can handle it, but this is how far. But don't come to that point where you think you can completely handle it. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so for instance, let me give some context. I have a friend from church circle and all that, and I know the person he's in a relationship with, and then he's always posting different pictures of different people, and taking photos and that sort of thing of himself. Maybe he attends a wedding, for instance, he usually goes to weddings, and he's always taking. I'm like, because I don't know the person facially, his wife to be. I'm always like, is this our wife? And he'd be like, no, this is not our wife. This is just my friend from this place. Is it another time I see another picture? I don't know what the other person, his partner's reaction to that will be. Sometimes she might be jealous. I don't think she's wrong to be jealous. Maybe she doesn't have insecurity. I'm just trying to. I can't put myself in that situation because you were not like that. You were never like that. You didn't even post anybody's picture, only my own. So you're blocking me. But I'm just trying to see, how. Is that? It's not a blank. It's not a white or black situation. It's not yes or no. Yes, don't post anybody's pictures, or no, keep posting people's pictures. But I think there should be, and it works the other ways too. As the female person in the relationship, as the girl in the relationship, and you have lots of male friends that you are always calling, gisting with, laughing with. Is it all right? Is that okay? Does it pose a threat to your relationship in the long run? Are boundaries necessary?
Boundaries are also very necessary, but like I said, it's two of you need to talk through. There is two extremes.
Okay.
The first extreme is not having any opposite sex as a friend because I am married.
Yeah.
And the other extreme is it doesn't matter. You can have as much as you can.
Your best friend can be Okay, so now just say my best friend can be a guy, or your best friend can be a woman. I'm saying that as one of the extremes, isn't it?
You're looking for trouble in this your question.
Yes,
Yeah, for me, I don't think I have a perfect answer. But what I will say is, first, talk true and be true to yourself.
Okay.
Be true to yourself, So I will encourage everyone that first understand the purpose of friendship. People, friendship means a lot. Friendship is good. Friendship brings support to families, to a lot of things, So don't destroy friendships that are not hurting, that are not posing a threat. But if personally you see that your partner is in a relationship that poses a threat, why not? You can explore. But if it doesn't pose a threat, or the circumstances in that, don't just create boundaries for no reason's sake. But there could be need to create boundaries. For example, there are some things I don't do. As I limit how far I can.
Okay, so for instance, we personally don't necessarily buy gifts for the opposite sex. So if we are going to buy a gift for somebody that is a woman or female, I would usually be the one to pass it across. And if we want to give to a male, you would usually be the one to pass it across. I think it's really good because we may even have good hearts, but the people we are relating with may even read meanings to our actions. And I remember one time I wanted to buy a gift for a married man in a specific context, and you insisted that I should write that the gift is from our family, not from me. At first, I didn't think that was a big deal. I'm like, okay, well, but it made sense retrospectively. Yes, it made sense, afterwards that, okay, because if anything happens, I wasn't the one that sent him a gift. Because that man's wife self can even see the gift and be like, why is this person sending my husband a gift, that sort of thing.
Yeah, so I think the angle you are coming from, which is good, is your intention can be good, but it can be misinterpreted. But that is not all. But I also think sometimes you can begin to create. It's complicated.
It is.
It's complicated. I don't think I have an answer.
We can't totally answer it.
The best thing is just stay in a safe zone. Be true to yourself. Be true to your partner. Two of you to talk through. And how far can we handle? And to be on the safe side, also realize that you are human. If, for example, I begin to have a best friend that's a female, definitely I'll begin to find things I like about her that you don't have. And it creates vulnerability.
But I have everything, don't I?
You have everything, but some women have something. which I will only find out if I create that possibility.
Yeah, you're right.
I want to be true. I want to be true to myself. So for me, I believe having an opposite sex as a friend is good, but be true to yourself. Create the necessary boundary. That means this is how far I shouldn't go. So for example, like you said about gifts now, that is one. Then also you may create you may create some other boundaries that that are healthy, that won't put you in a vulnerable position. So
that's right. I think that's a very good one, and it sort of ties into one of our previous episodes where we were talking about the friendship between both of us. And in a relationship where the two parties are not friends, then it creates an emotional need that has to be filled by outsiders. If you are not my friend, if I can't talk to you, I must have somebody I'm talking to, definitely.
The truth is, the person you are communicating, you are in touch with the most and with the least stress, most likely is the person you are more connected to. You are more emotionally vulnerable. Vulnerable to.
Wow.
Because there are some people that are married to their husband, but they're in love with someone else.
That's deep. Married to their husband, but in love with someone. That sounds like something from a Nollywood film.
But it happens.
But in reality,
but it happens. There are some people that wish, who knows, that I was their husband.
You?
Yes.
You like this.
And there are some people that wish that you were their wife.
Me.
So and
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so there are some things about you that I don't get to see. Possibly some of your male friends will see better than me. And if we give that space without me growing to see such thing, we are creating a space where we are heading towards a crash, because like I said, you become more connected to the person you connect to. Yeah, so.
Yeah, this is just interesting. I mean, unfortunately, this is just how much we can take. Just 2 questions, and we have lots and lots of questions to take. We probably would take them on our audio series, on our audio podcast. So if your question wasn't taken today, maybe just watch out. And yeah. All right. Thank you so much for joining in today, and bye.
Bye.